Thank all of you for being here. We're delighted to have everyone be a part of today's exciting announcement. Believe me, it is a unique announcement, but right in the center of the tradition of SMU and the SMU Mustangs. I'd like to introduce those that are on the platform party this afternoon. First, Madeleine and Boone Pickens. Madeleine Boone Pickens, Roger Staubach, head football coach June Jones, and athletic director Steve Orsini. We're delighted to host the National Wild Horse Foundation's Salute to the Mustangs at the Navy game on October the 10th. That'll be in Ford Stadium. This is an exciting announcement, and I think it'll have national and international implications. And so to tell you a little bit more about it, and then to introduce our presenter for the day, would you join me in bringing forward Boone Pickens?
Thank you. Sit in my chair, and you won't have to sit behind me. Thanks, Dr. Turner. Quick SMU story. In high school, I played high school basketball at Amarillo, and in the state finals, we played Thomas Jefferson San Antonio, and the person I guarded, and he guarded me that day, was Kyle Rote, one of your great SMU players. And Kyle and I were friends forever after that. I don't know why, because he won and I lost. But Madeleine is passionate about many things, but animals are number one with her. And I don't know whether you saw what she did back in Katrina when she moved all the dogs from Louisiana to California. It was interesting, they reunited over 80% of those dogs back with their owners. So the dogs had a nice trip from Baton Rouge to San Diego, and they were out there for a month or two, and then we took them all back to Louisiana. Now we're on a new project, and that's saving the Mustangs. When she first told me about it, I really did. I liked the idea from the start, because there are 33,000 Mustangs in the United States, and they're not properly taken care of and all. And so we got married, and she came to Dallas from California, and she said, gosh, she said, do you realize that SMU are the Mustangs? I said, yeah, I know that. I said, at forever, they've been the Mustangs. She said, can you imagine how that fits with my idea about saving the Mustangs? I said, you're going to save SMU? She said, no, the Mustangs, not SMU. So anyway, we got really into it, and then came Salute to the Mustangs, and that's sponsored by Madeleine's National Wild Horse Foundation. And so, you know, she's put together a great team here, and she did all of this because I'm working on trying to save the country with an energy plan. Some of you know what I'm talking about, the Pickens plan. So I've been busy on that. She's been busy on the Mustangs, and we've come together today to work on the Mustang story. And so anyway, we appreciate Roger and who else is behind me? June. Yeah, June and Roger coming here with us on this, and I think Troy's on this deal too. Troy, who? Emmett. Oh, and Emmett. Yeah, Emmett Smith is too. So she's rounded up some real horses to help her on the Mustang. So, Madeleine, you get up here and tell them in depth what you're getting ready to do for us.
The hardest thing is to follow a legend. So, but I will say this, I need to save the Mustangs, but not SMU. I am so blessed that they had a coach and that they have a president that are both have the vision and the will to join us. How lucky can I be that SMU, your mascot, is a Mustang, and the only school, college that is the Mustangs. I mean, this is divine intervention. I couldn't ask for a better dream than this, so thank you, SMU. And this is what was written. I'm supposed to read this. Anyway, thank you, Babe. Thank you, Dr. Turner. As Boone has mentioned, we're very excited to announce the Salute to the Mustangs event that will be held on October the 17th during pregame and halftime of the Navy Midshipmen versus U.S. Mustangs football team at Gerald Ford Stadium here in Dallas. Roger, I'm so proud of you and everything that you did with the Navy. And of course, as you know, Boone and I are totally behind our armed forces, so nothing is more exciting and gratifying for us. Anything that we can do to help them, we love it. We'll have highlights. The highlights of the event will include a musical performance by Western Music Hall of Fame inductee Michael Martin Murphey. Do you all remember his song Wildfire? She came down Yellow Mountain on a pony she named Wildfire. So he'll be here, which will be fabulous. We will have a tribute to our armed forces. We will have the Cherokee Nation Color Guard here. We'll have Wounded Warriors, United States War Dogs Association, and the Vet Dogs. These are all loving animals who support our armed forces and disabled veterans. So we're going to have the field packed with all of our forces. Also, Boone and I will be presenting SMU and Coach June Jones and the SMU Mustangs with a real Mustang, with the most beautiful trained Mustang. And we believe that this will symbolize the spirit of the SMU football team and this great university for years to come. You know, now you're going to be really moving up the ladder, and you're going to have the real Mustang. So thank you, Coach. And some of you are wondering, why are we doing all of this? As you may know, one of my life's passions is to protect and save America's wild horses. And the wild horses are a living symbol of our American heritage and freedom. These Mustangs must be protected, and they have been here for a long, long time. So why SMU, and why this game? First of all, what better place to get the word out about protecting and saving wild horses than Dallas, Texas, and a football game at the home of the SMU Mustangs. How lucky can I be that SMU are Mustangs? Wow. And I absolutely adore your head football coach, June Jones, and his commitment to our cause. When we discussed this, we thought the perfect game would be against Navy, as we can not only salute the American Mustang, but we can also salute the armed forces. For more information about the Madeleine Pickens National Wild Horse Foundation, I would love you to visit my website, which is www.madeleinemustangs.org. There you will learn about our efforts to save these beautiful animals, and you will also see a list of our National Wild Horse Foundation Advisory Committee, which is chaired by SMU Mustang head coach June Jones, and is made up of some of America's most well-known sports and entertainment figures. They have signed on to help us in our very important mission. Let me tell you what, when you sign up football with you, and we have all of that testosterone on board with us, it's big time. It is going to make such a big difference, because when football talks, people listen. Thank you, Coach. And it's now my honor to call up my new best friend, a wonderful human being and the chairman of the Madeleine Pickens National Horse Foundation, Southern Methodist University head football coach, June Jones. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Madeleine. You know, this has been just an awesome, about 8 weeks, I guess, almost, since we first talked. My team over there knows how we talked about the Mustang itself. You know, it's kind of interesting as I got here, listening to, I kind of did my homework to find out about Peruna, for example. I was actually kind of excited about how Peruna started. Does anybody know that story? He actually was running bootleg in the 20s, and it was a tough sucker and did its deal. In the 60s and 70s, there was a Mustang that was ridden on the field with Peruna, and I saw pictures of that. And you know, my football team wants to come out behind a Mustang. I mean, that's really what it's about. And you know, we're excited about this opportunity. When I sat down and talked to Madeleine, and some of you don't even understand what she's committed to do, and it really, really blew me away. Right now, there's I don't know how many pens around the country that are full of wild horses that your tax dollars are paying for, and we're sitting and they have nowhere to go. They're trying to change